Yeah.
Okay, hi everybody. I got a request to go into more detail about how to change the handle on a hose. I have a handle here where somebody tried to fix it themselves. This, I don't recommend you do that. You're going to wind up getting a shock. And the other thing that's wrong with this handle, if you can zoom in here, this has a chip out of it right here where the button and spring locks into, and that means it won't hold. So if you try to put the button and spring in there, it's just going to pop right out because it has these two little tabs on the end. And if that little thing is chipped, every time you try to push it together, the button is going to pop out. So you have to replace the handle. Now I'll show you how to replace the handle. First thing you have to do is take the screws out. There's 5 screws here. Now I already did take the screws out of this one. Okay, this is a brand new hose. And what we have to do is it opens like a clam. It doesn't come apart. The top lifts up and you have to lift up the vacuum tube. So that's the way it's going to look, right like that. Now you see it has 4 contacts there, and you see the brass contacts on the bottom. And the newer hose has 4 rings. This is what powers the power nozzle. This is how the electricity goes through the hose. Okay, now when you're going to put the new one on, that's how you get the old one off. You're going to put the new one on. First you have to make sure that you have this nylon grommet in place. Can you see it there? The nylon grommet has to be in place, and that helps it turn and it doesn't lose any suction because it seals it. Now what we're going to do is you have to hold this open on both sides, put the hose onto the grommet, and then close it gently. You don't want to bend those contacts, and you don't want to push it in too far. You can see there's an indentation here on the end of the hose. There's an indentation here on the end of the hose, and that's how far it goes in because it actually rides on this little lip here. So we're going to hold this open again, put it together, and then close it so that that lip is trapped right in there, okay? Now this has to close here. You have to seal that together, push it together all the way around, even on the bottom. It's still separated here, so we have to put some pressure on it. Take it apart so we can get it snapped together correctly. And once you get it all snapped together correctly, then you can put the screws in. Make sure it's all tight like that, okay? Make sure it's all snapped together correctly. Then you just put the 5 screws back in and it'll be fine. It's supposed to rotate on that grommet on the electrical connections. It has a new seat. The button and spring comes with it. And the electrical connections here, this is not replaceable. You can get in there, but you can't really repair anything. It's all soldered together. So you do have to buy a new handle. If you have any more questions, leave a comment. I'll be happy to do another demonstration of something else you want to see. But we do have all the parts and supplies you need here at Filter Queen. The 800 number is on the bottom of the screen right here. Thanks for watching.